This is some pre-video bullshit.
What? Sorry, I can't hear you.
This man is a bastard. I was asking if you were having a nice time singing the Epithet Erase theme song over and over.
Just the last line of it, though.
Yeah, just the Epithet Erase.
That's all I remember, honestly, is Epithet Erase.
The other part's too fast. Even if I did remember enough of it, I couldn't do it.
Hey, Jazzy.
Hey, myself? Yes.
Did you like the PP Boys?
What?
Like what?
The PP Boys I sent and Snapchat.
I just saw it as you were saying it. I was about to be like, guys, I just saw this thing that says PP Boys, and then I realized what I was looking at.
PP Boys!
What is happening?
So
what did you do?
You know the shop Pet Boys, honey?
No.
Well, there's a shop called Pet Boys, and there's one not too far from my Monroe. And I had to go to another Monroe to do a bunch of dumb shit. But then as I was driving by, I noticed that the E in Pet Boys was out, so it was PP Boys. And I took a picture and posted it in Snapchat. So it just says PP Boys.
I got you, Sam. I just took a
Did you see my
screenshot.
monitor?
What is up?
Thank
to
you.
who
I would
are
like to see
watching?
the bullshit.
Just some pre-stream bullshit. The timer's off.
Yeah. Pre-stream bullshit. The best
I'm really
bullshit.
set it right, so I'm just gonna switch over when it's time.
This is where we set the mood for the stream, because none of us know how to actually do that.
Yeah, and the mood for this stream is PP Boys.
Apparently so.
Dude, the Epithet Erased, opening, though. Actually, I'll wait till we start, because we're gonna talk about it anyways.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it anyways. You can go off about how good the opening is in a minute.
Oh, I wanted to go off about what it reminds me of, but I'll do that, too.
What does it remind you of?
Not right now, babe.
And exactly,
What did
I don't know, probably like 20 seconds.
A minute.
Ah! What did I just do? Hey, did I just send you an invite?
PP Boys.
I did. Never mind. Delete that.
Alright, it's starting time. What is up, my boys, gals, and... Oh, wait, no, that's stolen, too.
Bro, we're just gonna steal everyone's fucking opening and ending.
What's up, pals? My name
What's up,
is...
fuckers?
Shoot. Listen, what's up? This is the podcast. How you doing today?
I'm Professor No Scope, where I no scope anything that doesn't actually have a name by it.
What?
I don't know. I'm just spelling words at this point.
We all know.
Good start, guys.
Bro, I've never actually seen anyone use aimbot, I don't think.
It's actually pretty cool. Aimbot's a pretty cool program on for anything.
Yeah, except it's hacks.
It's hacks, but listen, I'm a programming nerd. That's awesome.
Hacks. I call hacks.
It uses the game's code itself, finds where all the players are, and then makes it so you can see. It's cool. I like programming. Fuck you if you use it. Okay.
Is cool.
Is cool programming, is not cool to use.
Exactly, Jazzy.
Rah.
Rada.
Fat.
Okay, so I have screenshot up on my phone so I can see it, but I can't see anything else for the stream. So
Shut up.
No stream tonight, just dog of wisdom noises. Go.
alright, we're not doing that any longer than that. That joke is
Hey, so
Fat duck.
hang on, I gotta discover something. No, okay,
Fat
cool.
goose.
Did you just discover what I discovered earlier and messaged Casey about? I bet you did.
Was that what we're talking about? Is that what you're talking about? Are you talking about what I'm talking about?
Hang on,
Guys.
I'll show you what I'm talking about.
listen,
Okay.
I know you're in a relationship, but there's no way you're reading each other's minds.
Bro, fucking I have
I
ESPN.
guarantee. Casey, I would bet you $10 right now he's talking about what I messaged you about.
Okay.
Bro, I have ESPN.
Turn around, stupid fuck.
So Sam, you were talking about some stuff. You want to start us off?
Yeah, we're gonna have an Epithet Erase stream because bullshit dropped today and it's fucking good because of course it is.
Did you already read it or?
Oh, I already listened to it. Yeah, I did. It's good. And then thought about spending way too much money on the Kickstarter because I want the physical book.
Can you give us a non-spoiler summary? Actually, tell us what it is first.
Answer is yes, honey. Answer is yes.
In case you owe me $10, he was thinking of that.
I didn't bet anything.
Literally ESPN. Bro,
Stop.
Jack is talking to me right now.
Oh my god.
Alright, fucking epithet?
Yeah, alright. You want me to, yeah, because for the internet's sake, Epithet Erased is was a D&D campaign, is now just being turned into a story. And it's good shit. It's like, Jello himself has named it Knock Off My Hero a few times, so I'm going to refer to it as that, because that's easier than trying to explain how epithets work.
So
It's a quirk, but you got a word.
Walmart brand My Hero?
Walmart brand My Hero. Except so many good boys and so many good girls. And Indus.
Yeah. Indus is human barrier boy. He has no gender, only barrier.
Only barrier. My gender is barrier.
Reject gender, become barrier.
Goose?
That's the stream name right there. Done. We don't even have to...
Alright, remind me of that. I got you.
Goose?
Sorry, I interrupted you. Pop off.
You know I'm bad at popping off. Feel free to interrupt whenever you want. But anyways, it was a YouTube animated series. But now, because that's expensive as fuck, it's getting turned into book series. And first chapter of the book, was released today in audiobook form, and it's just as good. Good shit. I don't want to go through story shit too much.
Did they get all the original people that do voices back, or is it just one person reading it?
It's all the original people.
Oh, so it's just it's the same thing without the animation, basically, then?
Yeah, it's the same thing without the animation. Like, the audiobook video that went up today has, ever so slightly the animation because it's the character portraits and they change, but that's it.
I'll have to check it out later. I haven't had a chance yet, though, but...
It picks up exactly where the show ended.
Dude,
it's the girls on the beach poking their dead body.
Sam, that's spoilers for the show. I'm just kidding.
It's not spoilers. It's very much not.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I got up this morning and I haven't gotten dressed yet. It's
it's one of those.
Lazy. So
big lazy. Bro, I wish I could have been lazy today.
You get to be lazy Sunday. No, you don't.
No, I don't.
Ruined that for you. Forgot about that.
Yeah, way to go, fucking Casey.
Babe, shut up. You want to spend time with us?
I do.
I'm your special best friend, so...
Hey, Casey, special best friend, are you going to drive Sam home tomorrow night?
Yeah, I got you on that, seriously.
Okay.
Goose?
Fat goose?
Fat goose.
That is a fat goose.
Heck yeah. Good goose.
Yeah, so I will trust your review of It's Good Shit.
It's good shit because I said it's good shit the first time, and then everyone went and had an aneurysm over fucking Indus's existence, and then watched the rest of the show.
I said this after watching it. There is not one character I didn't like. There's not one character that annoyed me at all.
Except for Molly's dad. He doesn't count as a person.
Listen, Molly's dad is the combination of Steven Universe's dad and every dumb sitcom dad, but with none of the brain cells that any of them have, you know?
Yeah.
Almost as bad as Team 4-Star Goku.
Almost as bad as Team 4-Star Goku. But at least Team 4-Star Goku eventually was wait, this is my son.
Holy shit, I have a kid? See ya.
And the issue is, this dad has 2 kids, and we're gonna get to see Molly's sister finally.
Is that who was in the end of the first one?
No, those are her friends. That's Phoenica and Trixie.
Also, I want to go back and watch the museum part because apparently both of her friends are in that, Sam?
Yeah, they're around.
Yeah, probably. They're probably in the beginning.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've looked for those 2 idiots.
Yeah, it says that at the end of that whole thing that they were both in the museum at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm going to have to go back and watch it and ignore the whole plot and just look for them. Yeah. So, what I was
Jesse,
talking
what
about?
the fuck are you doing? Sorry, go ahead.
She's making Infinity Duck.
Infinity Duck.
There's so many layers.
3D
of
Duck. 3D Duck. Alright, go ahead.
I love this Jazzy. So what I was talking about before, what the opening to to Epithet Erased reminds me of. I don't know if they do the gag anymore because I haven't watched it recently, but the old
Spin his mouth?
Scooby Doo thing where they'd like were being chased by the monster or chasing the monster.
Through all the
Just-
doors and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah,
It's
it
just
does
like-
kind of,
Just like
because it is just
Well, come on, why are you talking?
no.
we both
We
talk
can't
at the same
coordinate
time.
on this podcast. It's speak now or forever hold your podcast because none of us know how to fucking communicate without just yelling over each other.
Interrupt.
It's good. It's good.
Then-
Pop off.
No, you pop off. You were talking.
Up off, man.
Guys,
this
just-
is-
What?
Stop!
I'm gonna shut up. Go ahead.
Don't tell me to talk and then
I'm gonna
keep
shut up. I'm
talking.
gonna shut up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it was like the Scooby Doo thing because it's just everyone repeatedly stopping each other with their epithets.
Yeah, I was gonna say just the necklace getting like tossed around is just it's very similar. I don't know if that's what inspired it because it reminds me of something else too. I can't remember.
Oh, Jello is a really big Scooby Doo fan. I would not put it past him for that to have been the inspiration.
We have Infinity Duck dancing around on the screen, guys.
Jazzy made us an animation.
That's just gonna play through the whole stream. It's our version of Hypno Frog from Futurama.
It's Hypno Toad.
Fuck, Hypno Toad. My bad. My bad.
Hypno Toad.
Bro, it's been so
Big
long
fan.
since I watched that. I
Big
need you
fan.
to forgive me.
Bro, fucking, you can never forget that fucking noise every time it popped up on the screen.
God, you guys watch some wild shit.
Bro, Futurama is good shit.
Futurama is
Yes.
very good.
Yeah, once you get past the shitty first few episodes and then just get into the just nonsense that happens, it's pretty funny.
You like nonsense.
I do.
Nonsense is fun.
Nonsense is fun.
It is nonsense.
Or you get a lot of good memes, like fucking the Fry squinting, and then there's the shut up and take my money.
Or I'm gonna go
Good
make my own.
flavor.
What is it? It's the Bender meme thing where it's like I'm gonna go make my own club with blackjack and hookers, but I forgot what he said. I don't think it was club.
I don't know either. Bro, fucking there was a were car where fucking Bender got ran over by a were car, so he turned into a were car.
All right then.
I don't think any of you guys watch Rick and Morty, but there's
I do.
the episode
I never watched the new
where Rick tells Morty that
You gotta turn into a car.
yeah, that he can turn into
Yeah,
a
turn into a car, Morty! Morty, when you were big and thingy! You turn into a car! Oh,
yeah,
Come on.
and at the end of the episode he fucking sneezes and turns
Sneezes
into a fucking sedan.
Aw, jeez. And then end
I,
roll credits.
I haven't watched the 2 newest seasons, but it's very funny.
Yeah. Bro, Rick and Morty is good shit. Also depressing.
Yeah, I heard the 5th season's really depressing. Like,
Bro, I've heard some. I've seen some like out of context scenes. Because like you remember the episode when Morty was like rediscovering the memories that like Rick would like take after like traumatic events, and like they both did it, and then Summer came in and just like in case of emergency do this, and then they did it. Remember that? Apparently, there's another episode where that a similar thing happens, and one of the viewing is like Beth, Morty, and Summer like trapped in this alien mountain, and the bad guy is like, "I'm not without heart. I'll let you choose who lives and who dies." And without blinking, Beth goes, "Summer!"
yeah,
Let's
I've
go.
seen that. Yeah,
And Morty's like, "What the fuck?" And then Rick shows up and saves the day. He's like, "Oh shit, what happened?" Then he burps. Bro, Rick and Morty some wild shit.
I love how Morty, comparing it to Family Guy for a second, for some reason, but I love how Morty's both the Meg and the Stewie of the show. Like, he's super fucking smart, but also everyone fucking hates him. Besides the actual Meg, which is just Jerry. But Jerry.
Jerry. Bro, Jerry is such a fucking garbage person.
He's a garbage person, but he also gets treated like garbage anyways. So it balances out.
Bro, that fucking oof. Big Jerry. Big oof for Big Jerry.
Jerry Bear?
Yeah, for
Jerry Bear. Jerry Bear. Bro, my hands are getting brown.
You can't just say that out of context.
He's
Calluses.
Mexican for anyone who's worried.
I'm Puerto Rican!
Guys, I'm gonna get canceled.
I'm Mexican and Puerto
I think we're
Rican.
canceled.
Listen, we're very diverse here. I just forget how diverse. Okay.
Hi, John.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
Twitter
to change,
cancel.
not to change the subject, but to change the
Change the
topic
subject.
completely. So remember, I think I might have even said it on podcast. We talked about Call of Duty Vanguard, right?
Uh-huh.
I said the only way I'd play it is if Tim bought it and he game shared with me,
Uh-huh.
and then I'd check it out.
Uh-huh.
Well, the other day Tim got here and told me to download it because he was game sharing it with me. So I've been playing it,
Uh-huh.
and I have an opinion.
You have an opinion? Okay. I have an also opinion, but on a different game, so go ahead.
So the campaign, super short, could have used a lot more work. It tries to push a lot of stealth, but its stealth system is so bad, it does not work out.
Yeah, I don't think stealth in Call of Duty is a
But they've done it in other games and it's worked just fine. It's just in this one, they push it so hard. Without any spoilers, there's literally this boss fight type thing you do, where you have to like hit the boss, hide. But they'll see you like through walls and stuff, so it just doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. It's bad. It's a bad stealth system when it's trying to force you to do stealth. So.
Uh-huh.
But so far, the story for the campaign's good. I'm just about at the end of it. I was trying to finish it up before this, but I couldn't. So.
Okay.
But zombies is pretty okay. It's similar to Cold War while doing its own stuff. But it's a little change on the whole system. I would try out just zombies, I think. But then multiplayer is it's Call of Duty multiplayer. You know what you're getting in with some breakable walls now. The only thing new and unique about it is they added a game mode where basically it's like a tournament, like a 2v2.
like a battle royale.
No, it's actually like a team v team in like different arenas, and then it's just
Like player deathmatch.
yeah, pretty much. So you're just basically going up against another team. You each have 12 lives, or you have a time limit. And then whoever survives, you move to the next round with the same amount of lives you ended the last round with. So it's actually one of my favorite game modes in Call of Duty so far. It was pretty fun.
Nice.
Yeah. So overall, it's not very unique. It has some unique things. But what it tries to do unique isn't always the best. So I would recommend if you can get it for free, check it out if you want to play it. But otherwise, I wouldn't touch it.
So like,
spend 60 on it. Go ahead.
how would you rate it? How would you rate it out of 10?
Okay, for out of 10, basing on the fact it's a Call of Duty game, it's like
Yes.
it's like a 7 for Call of Duty game. But like overall, like just for being a game, Call of Duty games are like 5 and 6, bro, tops. They're Call of Duty.
Yeah, I mean you don't expect much with Call of Duty.
Yeah. So what was the game you wanted to talk about though?
So you remember in what 2019, 2020 when a game was announced for PlayStation by the name of Marvel's Avengers.
Oh
Yes.
boy.
So that game, when the trailer first came out and the gameplay trailer came out, I was like, interesting. I recognized Nolan North as Thor, which is funny because Nolan North plays everything. But I was like, okay, interesting. Don't know how they're gonna work that. And then the game came out. I forgot about the game. Then it came out, and then I heard no one that I watch or follow play it. So I knew nothing about the game. Months go by, if not a year. Then I find out that the game is garbage because of microtransaction and power scaling and shit like that. Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm never going to buy this game. However, if it's for free on PlayStation Plus, I'll give it a shot. Guess what was on PlayStation Plus one day? So, downloaded it. I never beat it. I'm going to say it right and make it 100% clear. I never beat it. I only got maybe a few hours in. I want to say I got to like the second act, if not the first act, if you go like prologue, act 1, act 2, and 3. So I'd say like around like the second act, like the main character started like getting to be a hero or whatever. And bro, I gotta say, holy shit, that game is awful. In my opinion, the game is garbage.
Oh wait, so you don't just play it as the Avengers? Sorry.
No, okay, so the whole thing is like it's a game where like it focuses on Inhumans, so the mutants of the Marvel world, but they can't say mutant because X-Men, which is kind of Marvel, kind of so they just call it Inhumans, and they focus on Kamala Khan, who is Miss Marvel, who we're also going to get a Disney Plus show off her. So it focuses on her, and then it introduces the Avengers and everything about and in that world, fan fiction is written about the Avengers. Interesting. Fucking, it's a whole big thing. So then you play this game as Kamala for a while, and then you start getting all the other Avengers, like Tony, and Bruce, and Thor, and Black Widow, and you can start getting all these characters. And then you'll have missions that you can play as either character, and they teach you how to play. But for some reason, I don't know why, it's just the game is bad. The power scaling is awful. I was playing as Iron Man for a while, because
Stop looking at the duck. You can't finish your sentence if you're looking at the duck.
I'm looking at the duck.
That's beautiful.
It's really good.
That's hilarious. I was playing as Iron Man, right? And in the game, I think, from what I've read and heard, Iron Man is the one character that has the most well-rounded moveset. And I was just going through this mission. It wasn't a high level. It was lower than my level for Iron Man. But it just throws enemies at you, and they do so much damage, and your health disappears like that. You're in a low-level area with a high-level character, and you're getting destroyed in 10 seconds. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know what. And the story was fucking bad. You can't get access to good equipment or good costumes or good anything without having to pay money. The way they did this shit with Hulk. My opinion in Hulk, playing as Hulk in a video game, is if he's not slightly broken, you're not doing it right. Because the Hulk is not just someone who goes up to someone, punches something, and they go fly, and they float in the air. If you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's not uppercutting someone, doing combo moves. He's one hitting them.
Yeah, he's one. He fucking goes to do a ground smash on somebody's head, and they turn into paste. They don't just go ow. It's I don't know. So it just felt like I wasn't doing as much damage as I should have been doing compared to how much I was leveling the characters. The story for what they were going for with how far I got into it, it's very roundabout in a way. Because do you care about spoilers for that game?
I don't think anyone cares.
Hello?
Oh, there we go. Sorry.
You good?
Yeah.
Do you care about spoilers for that game?
I don't personally. It's been out. I think it's out long enough. You can talk about it now.
It's been out long.
It's been a while.
Mainly played. Talks it all. But like you play as Kamala, you meet the Avengers, and then an Independence Day happens, then then Captain America dies, and the Avengers are branded as criminals, and they all go in hiding. They all hate each other, and Inhumans are a thing, and that's how everyone gets their every mutant gets their powers. And then you gotta fucking find all the Avengers because you got a hidden message from somebody. And then you gotta go find all the Avengers, and you gotta convince them to help, and then you gotta convince them to, like, this is the bad guy, but the bad guy is, like, the mayor of the town or like, the lead scientist of the town. I think the main corporation they focus on in the game from Marvel is AIM. I think it's AIM.
Yeah.
Which is a Marvel thing. But I don't know, just something about the way they chose to tell the story. The way they decided to do the combat, which is just like, here's one character, throw just a fuck ton of enemies at it. I know those kind of games. I don't remember what they're called.
Like beat 'em ups, kind of.
Kinda. It's called like a specific thing. I don't know what it is. Where you're just one person against just like 100 enemies. Bro, Jazzy, when did you get so good at animation? Look at this shit. Bro, you did all this? All right.
Wow, that went up from chicken spinning in circles to a full tiger in very quickly.
Whole ass fucking 3D models.
I want to use it, but it won't let me. Hold up, I'm gonna pause for a second. Ooh.
So, Nick, same question to you. What would your rating be on Marvel's Avengers, buddy?
Out of 10? Maybe a 2 or a 3. Playing as Kamala was interesting. Some of the stuff they chose to do was didn't really appreciate that much. Wasn't that interesting, I should say.
It's on Xbox now, right? I think I saw it.
Is it? Not to my knowledge. Let me look. Let me do some research.
I thought I saw a Marvel Avengers game on Xbox, but maybe I'm wrong. Alright.
They did just release Spider-Man for the game.
Stream's gonna look wonky for a sec, so...
Sorry, I'm gonna
I
turn
just
that.
had to check some stuff, and I don't have my double screen today, so...
It's okay.
Alright.
Yeah, they did just... People were also mad at the lack of characters. Like, they didn't have Black Panther for a long while. They didn't have... Everyone was up in flames that they didn't have Spider-Man from the get-go. They just added Spider-Man.
Okay, well, one thing is Spider-Man's not always an Avenger like the rest of them are. He's not a founding member. So...
Yeah, it was less of an Avenger, more of just like a big part of Marvel. They gave all these big names: Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, fucking Hulk, Black Widow. But you don't have the other big name, which is Spider-Man or Black Panther. Like, there was a lot of
leaving Black Panther out is also very weird. But
you're right. I was wrong. Came out Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Stadia in September of 2020, and then it got put to the PS5 and the Series X and S in March of this year. So you're right. I was wrong.
So since we're on the topic of video games, so when I first got an Xbox One, it came with Forza Horizon 4, right? And I played that one a lot, which it was a very pretty game for like 2014. And recently they came out with Forza Horizon 5, and I'm playing on Xbox One still, not Series X or anything. And dude, the graphics, it's a gorgeous game. It controls
and decent to play nowadays.
I mean, you watch me still play literally all of the old Harvest Moon games and just rotate between them all the time.
Yeah. Dude, that's a good stream. Should we start?
Casey broke the stream, it's done.
Oh, the stream is...
Just hang on one sec, guys.
Be right back. Dun, dun, dun.
Does it say be right back now? Okay.
It does say be right back.
Okay.
I didn't totally break it. It's just
Oh yeah,
slightly
because chatting is my face, and I'm not gonna fix that right now.
Oh, whoa, that was your face. That was your face on stream, sir.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay. So hang on. Gonna try and fix this technical. Gonna try and fix this technical difficulty on my
That
end.
hurt.
So you guys just I don't know, take over.
be entertaining.
So old gen games, like there's I've talked about my favorite game series, which is Prototype. Prototype I think came out, and I want to say before 2010. I don't know. What specific year Prototype came out. The first one anyway, but I know it came out before 2010. It's an old game. It's like a sandbox. It's like a world sandbox game where you just run around and do shit, and you can interact with the environment and shit like that. But it's still like if you play it now, yeah, the graphics are out of date. The story is kind of meh because it's all on like a virus or whatever. But it's still a genuinely fun game to play, fun series, even with Prototype 2. Prototype 2 isn't better than Prototype 1, but still a good series. Some old gen games are still like pretty enjoyable to play.
What is it on?
I have Prototype 1 and 2, both of them, on my Xbox. So you can get it on Xbox. I don't know if
Is
they
it on
still sell the
Game Pass?
bundle.
Or do you have to pay for it?
I bought it as a bundle years ago. I don't know if it's on Game.
Alright, so
I'll look into it, Nick.
I am plugged in now to Wi-Fi instead of going off Wi-Fi. It says, which is not called Wi-Fi. Never mind. I'm plugged into the internet. That should help.
Directly to internet.
Directly, the Ethernet. CJ is kind of sus that my internet was down for like an hour and I got so scared and thought it was me. Not just some technical difficulties.
No,
Yeah, it's fine. We just tend to break the game sometimes.
Alright, so now we're back to main.
Damn.
Let me go back and
breaking myself and getting blood everywhere.
Okay. So what was I saying before? Or sorry, what were you guys talking about? I just interrupted you.
We switched to old gen games that are still good.
Well, I
Ken,
didn't
we
really
already
get
talked
into
about it.
gaming until like I started going out with Casey. My Xbox was the first like actual console I actually bought myself.
You bought your own Xbox?
Yeah, it was when I was working at Walmart, bringing in the good bucks.
I did the same thing for my Xbox One. I bought it off.
Yeah, I got my Xbox and got my first TV.
I've always had a gaming system to play. Mainly, growing up, it was mostly PlayStation, honestly. I didn't have an Xbox 360 until I was a teenager.
It came
I
in with
just
a
picked
Star
the
Wars
Xbox.
game.
Yeah,
I can't
What,
remember
Knights of the
which
Old
one.
Republic?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
That's the
I
one
played
getting the
through the whole.
remake.
I played through the whole game. It was a really good game. I enjoyed it.
your Xbox One you're talking about?
Yeah.
No, that was
Force Unleashed?
no. What's the other one that just came out? Was good. Came out a few years ago.
Jedi Fallen Order?
Yeah, Fallen Order.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the right one.
Oh yeah,
it
Fallen Order is
was
the
so
newest one.
pretty. Like it was so pretty too. I had no problem with it.
I enjoyed the game. I just never finished it. I think I wanted to play it on my PlayStation more.
I have
I
a
wanted to play
problem
on
with
the Xbox.
myself because I won't play like multiplayer games by myself because I don't really play games by myself. I only like to play games with other people because I feel lonely. Like, oh, I lonely.
Stream is still working, yes.
Okay, just on my phone it's loading, so I think it's just my Wi-Fi. So everything's working better now?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
back to Jazzy Drawing.
We're back live.
We're
Oh.
doing it live.
No, if you're a Star Wars fan, that's a great game, dude.
You know what else is a great Star Wars game? Force Unleashed
Force Unleashed.
What?
and Force Awakens.
People.
I'll
were
be
arguing
right
about
back. I just got ladies.
it. Go to the
Ladies' room. Bathroom break.
Bathroom break.
Yeah, Force Awakens, Force Unleashed are great.
Dude, I'll be honest. I enjoyed Starkiller. I thought it was cool.
Yeah,
I wish it was canon.
I know we're the minority in that opinion, but yeah, I enjoyed Force Unleashed and Force Unleashed 2, both. Like,
I think it was better in the first one because isn't the second one he's a clone, right? And that's why he uses the two.
well, depending.
It's like a clone that has like all of his memories for some reason.
It depends on which ending you get. Honestly,
Is it?
yeah. So the good ending.
Oh, unplugged.
Did it? Hold on.
Now you're back in.
That is gonna. I'm gonna switch headsets when I get back. Yeah. So part of the technical difficulties thing. A quick explanation is I'm at home this weekend, so I'm not dealing with my normal setup. But yeah. So. Force Unleashed. Yeah. The good ending. It's been out long enough. I can say it. Basically, it's like you spare Darth Vader, I believe, and then he's like, "Nope, you're the real thing," and then kills you anyways.
And then dies.
Die.
Yeah, the whole thing is he has to die so it doesn't interrupt the actual story because it was canon for a while. And then the bad ending is you kill Darth Vader, and then the real Starkiller comes out and kills you. And like, I think there's a neutral ending too.
Is that the one that like you get? Oh, I know, because the girl dies.
Yeah, the girl dies no matter what, I believe. What was her name? But the
Yeah, I don't remember her name. Yeah, the pilot bitch.
Yeah, but no, Force. So if you don't know a lot about Star Wars, basically every like team they go through in Star Wars has like a pilot, a Jedi, then
A
like,
robot.
a couple good fighters, a robot. Yeah. So Force Unleashed didn't do that, and you just follow the story of a Jedi, and then you have a pilot, and that's it.
Did you like the first one or the second one more? The first one was Awakens, right? The second one was Unleashed.
Yeah, I believe so.
Which one did you like more? I personally liked Awakens more.
It's been a long time since I've played them, but I feel like the second one fixed a lot of the control issues, but the story of the first one was a lot better.
Oh yeah, dude, the story of the first one was so cohesive.
I
It really felt like you were just like journeying through the thing.
I believe it's in the first one though, but yeah, the first one had a lot of badass moments, but I think it was also in the first one where you bring down like the giant ship, the Star Destroyer.
Yep, that's the first one where you just fucking he's like catch it with the force, and you're like, okay, let's just pull down a fucking giant ship from space with the force.
Which is at the time, for anything animated or like shown at all, that was the biggest show of like the force being used on something that scale.
Yeah, I think people always compared who was stronger, Starkiller or Anakin, before he became Darth Vader.
So it depends, because when Legends, all the books and stuff were canon.
Yeah, because then everything got rewritten.
Yeah, it was Anakin if you're comparing the two by a long shot. But now, if Starkiller's canon, it's Starkiller, as of what they've shown at least. So.
Yeah, because Anakin was like an OG, wasn't he? Because I'm like, from the stuff I've seen of like that cartoon show, the Clone Wars. Because I watched some of the original and then it stopped airing and then it came back for a final season after like 10 years. I never watched that final season.
I haven't watched the final season either. I'm gonna go back and rewatch a lot of it, but
like I've seen like clips of like Anakin, like older Anakin in that show. Because there's a clip where they're fighting like an army of droids like on a bridge, and fucking Obi-Wan's like, get down, and they all duck into cover, and Anakin's just standing there like, what are you doing? And he's just not even like paying attention, just dodging each fucking laser that's coming his way. He's like, the fuck are you guys doing? I was like, the fuck are you just sitting there?
Yeah, so without getting too much into the lore of Star Wars, Anakin's like
the chosen one.
The chosen one, yeah. So he's more powerful than a lot of people by nature, as you know, main characters are. So yeah, he gets a lot of those moments. But he's
Anakin's OP.
naturally very powerful. So yeah.
Yeah, he was like the biggest connection to the Force. He was like master of the Jedi arts, or whatever the fuck they're called. And then
wasn't master. That was the.
Well, that was the whole big reason of why he was like, "I should be a master," and I was like, no. And they're like, "Fuck you, I'm no evil then."
They're like, you can be on the council, but you can't be master. And then he's like, well, what the fuck? What's that mean?
I was like, "Why the fuck am I here then?" It's like, I'm just gonna go to the bad side then. I'm gonna listen to this old man yelling "Do it" in my ear.
Do it.
Do it.
And
Got
then I'm gonna slaughter some kids.
And dude, and then I'm gonna fucking fuck up some children.
Dude.
Doesn't it look cool?
This I
It does look
believe
very cool,
it was an
yeah.
actual thing. I can't pull up the article right now because it'll mess up the stream.
What, the younglings?
Not the younglings. Well, the younglings were okay.
Well, the younglings got fucking. They stopped being younglings.
Hayden Christensen, who plays Anakin, and then
Yes.
I forget Palpatine's actor, but the Emperor. They went together and visited like a children's hospital.
Oh my god, did they really?
They did. I saw it in an article. I don't necessarily know if it's true because it sounds like a meme to me.
It does sound like a meme. It's just fucking Emperor Palpatine walking around and yelling, "Hey, Anakin,
Do it.
do it, do it."
Yeah. Tells me not to steal from people, steals other people's jokes.
Do it. Bro, I don't know what you're talking about. That's an original joke. No one's ever made that.
I can hear the Game Grumps
I thought you were gonna
incoming.
I could have kicked you.
I can hear the cease and desist being written right now.
Bro, fucking, I can hear the pen on paper.
I can hear fucking Dan going, "I'm about to become Grump right now" on his ass.
We're about to become fucking not so grump. Another thing about Hayden Christensen is that I don't remember which game it was, but some game where Anakin or Darth Vader was in it. Like it was very recently after he filmed the movie or movies, and he came onto the set for the video game and just like helped them like animate his character.
Yeah,
and he was like
did the mocap for one of them.
Yeah, he was like very technical about it too. He was like, "I want this to be like my idle stance. I would like this. This is how he would Anakin." I was like, "This is how like the whole movement should be. It'd be nice and like it was like very technical." I saw a video about the developers talking about it, and they're like, "Yeah, Hayden Christensen just like, yeah, I want this. I want like the Anakin to look like this and do this and do that." And everyone's just like, "Yeah, sure, whatever you want, man." Because like that's who you're modeling the game based off is telling you.
Yeah.
Do.
No, it's always nice when game developers put in that extra effort to make sure it looks like it should. So
yeah, you can always tell when like the care is there. It's why I like CC2 or CyberConnect 2. If you don't know the Naruto series, sorry, but I am based. I'm not the series, but the developer CyberConnect 2 is
that
one of my favorites.
The games you're talking about?
Yeah, that's the developer or publisher or whatever that created the Naruto Storm video games. So the ones that like have all those pretty cuts and have all the pretty like graphics and everything and has like all the detail and everything. To the point where they got this huge following that it did. Because it was just like so well put together. It was very entertaining to play. I played a bunch of them. Then they made the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot game. Came out fairly recently. I think it came out last year or early this year.
I think it was last year. I think it was early 2020, wasn't it?
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But like, it's stuff like the reason why I like them is because like if you get an anime game, not all the time it's subplot. Like pretty much any anime game that is created is not always the greatest. Like I found out that there is a Tokyo Ghoul game that they made where you can make a character and you can play as like the weapon guys or a ghoul, and you can like pick which kind of like ghoul you are. It's like sounds cool, right? You just kind of run through a tower and just fight enemies. That's like the whole story.
Oh.
Not even a story. It's a player mode, and that's it. Like it's like it sounds cool, but then they don't do anything with it.
You know, one question that I have though, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Lord Zuck himself is bringing us the metaverse, okay? When are we getting Sword Art Online IRL? That's all I want to know.
You gotta talk to Mr. Elon Musk because apparently he's stated multiple times that he's trying to develop full dive gear.
Okay. Also, on the topic of Elon Musk, did you hear about his music computer chip? Or
No.
music
What?
chip? Elon
What?
Musk
What is this man
has
doing?
talked about that he actually has the plan and wants to do it. Where basically you can stream music just into your brain. You don't need headphones or anything. And it's just a chip.
Nothing.
Well, but that brings up another thing of like that'd be advancing in technology. If we ever get a chip in our head instead of phones, would you do it?
Thanks.
Okay. With Elon Musk doing it, maybe.
So you
Is anyone
trust
doing
Elon
it?
Musk
No.
to make a chip to like
Okay.
replace our phones?
Listen, Elon Musk is an awful businessman who's riding off of other people as ideas, okay? But the shit his company puts out works.
Also, it's a very technologically advanced.
I
It'd
disagree
be a hard
with
no
his,
for me though.
doesn't what take place in 2022, CJ? Sorry, I just saw that. But yeah, like, okay, listen. He's brought us probably the most advanced electrical cars.
SpaceX.
SpaceX, which again don't really agree with. A lot of the ideas with that, but cool that he's.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
DJ said Sword Art Online.
Yeah, CJ,
Yeah,
I
it
do
does.
know what you're talking about, and yeah, I think you're pretty sure. Like, it does actually start in like
We're
2020.
getting close.
I'm
then,
sorry,
man.
I didn't know I was stopped. I stopped.
That's okay,
doing
Jazzy.
it.
I was just gonna run with it. But yeah, like, he needs to pay his taxes. But like, he gets stuff done, or his company gets stuff done. He collects the money, but you know. So if any company's gonna do it, probably Elon Musk and Tesla. I would trust to do it. Like if Microsoft or Facebook or sorry Meta came out and said they were doing it, I'd probably hold off and see what happens.
Be like, I don't feel like getting bombarded with and fucking spyware.
Listen, trust Facebook with the least amount of personal information you can. That's all I gotta say about Facebook.
Now, Nerve Gear.
Now Nerve Gear.
Now, Nerve Gear. Is this something that you would be willing to get? If saying like, yeah, it's okay. So, to what CJ said, the Nerve Gear, which is what they use in Sword Art, at least in the first season, came out in the show. Nerve Gear was released in May of 2022.
I gotta disclose some information.
And I did look this up, so this is true.
I gotta disclose some information. I've only ever watched Sword Art Online abridged, so
I've never watched it at all.
Yeah, dude, you're fine. For the last like 30 minutes, I've had no idea what was going on. So
I'll also disclose this. I only watched the first season.
but
Only watched first season. So anything after Alfheim, I didn't watch.
I know it's not great. I've heard it's not great. I trust the people I've heard it's not great from.
My
So I'm gonna
iPad just crashed.
It's okay, Jazzy. But I'm gonna go ahead and just take the big old skip on.
Listen, it's one of those things where if you like it, you like it. It just happens that a lot of people don't like it because it's a very like plain Jane OP NC isekai.
Yeah, I have.
You know,
I've met people who have the same opinion on it that you have on Naruto. So, where it's just like, it sucks, but I like to watch it. So
yeah, it's just like, hey, I really like this thing, but when you watch it, garbage.
yeah,
Like, you're still kind of into it. It's like Naruto and Bleach.
so love the things you love, hate the things you hate, but don't ruin it for other people.
I
Unless
like
the things
Sailor
you hate
Moon.
are other people, then shove it. Is what I'm gonna do.
CJ said, valid, it's bad, based off the 1 hour video essay I saw on it.
Okay, listen, dude. Why is there so many video essays about, like... I mean, maybe I'm just hearing about them, but, like... There's the 5-hour Victorious one, right? That I think you were talking about, Nick. Or you
That that Pluto talked about, that then I have watched.
And there's that one. I've heard about others. It's just... Is it just, like, an hour-long video just talking about it? Like, summarizing it?
Yeah, bro, there's this channel that I follow called White Light. Like, he makes hour-long videos talking about video games. He had, hang on, if I'm right, he has, remember when I was talking about Darksiders? The Darksiders games?
Yeah.
Where you play as, like, the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse?
Yeah. Yep.
He did a video reviewing the second one, so the one where you play as Death, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm right, it is... I can't get it to load. Hang on, give me 1 second. If I'm right, it's 3 hours. 3 hours long.
Jesus.
CJ's being relatable because Jesus Christ, am I the same way? I do not have my own thoughts. I must base them off someone else's thoughts.
Dude, Death Stranding, that game with Norman Reedus,
Standing simulator, as I've heard it referred to as.
Is it called the standing? Do people refer to it as the standing?
Yeah, apparently
There's
not much happening.
Simulator.
Yeah, walking simulator.
Well, White Light did a video reviewing it that's 7 hours long.
Why?
Like, bro, sometimes you just gotta watch you just want to watch someone talk about
because, like, I want to get into, like, content creation and stuff, and I'd love to sit there and talk about something I like for, like, hours. I think it'd be so much fun.
Bro, I could do that about Naruto easy.
You guys do that.
At this
Naruto.
point, I think I could too. I have a lot of opinions on Naruto at the moment, but let's not make this a thing.
I watched the full iCarly video essay, 2 parts. I know exactly what channel you're talking about, CJ.
Do they just go over every single episode? Like, is that it?
Yes. Go over every single episode, all the stuff on scene, off scene, behind the scenes, all the weird shit that you didn't really notice.
I feel like that's something I could turn on, like, in the background. I don't feel like I could focus on it, though, honestly.
I watched the Victorious one. It's 5 hours long, but it only covers, I think, all the way up to season 2. Which is unfortunate.
It covers 2 seasons?
Covers 2 seasons.
How many?
Because he goes over every single. I think it's 4 or 5.
There was a lot of Victorious.
There was a lot of Victoria. It covers every single episode and the A plot and the B plot of every single episode.
I'm rubbing my forehead right now. You can't see it, but, like, that's so much.
Dude, bro, I watch Game Grump compilations that are hours long.
Okay.
Even when I'm not putting it on this sleeve.
Okay, that's different though.
Yeah, even when I'm not putting it on this sleeve.
It's not different.
I do listen to them in the background while I'm doing homework and stuff sometimes. So I guess I can't really say too much, but, like,
They're too chaotic for me to have that just running in the background. I have to be, like, actually watching it.
I just need noise. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Noise is
Sitting
nice.
here, like, okay.
What?
Which?
What?
Everyone being girl, you know?
Everyone being girl. Or you just fucking about to close your eyes, drift off to sleep, and you just hear...
That's so true, CJ. I kind of relate that you can't sit down for, like, a 90-minute movie, but you can sit down and watch random videos for hours.
Dude,
what
same.
That's mean around?
Yeah, see, I'm the opposite. I see something that's really long, and if I'm not, like, super into it, I can't. I won't even be able to start it.
That's how I watch my podcast all the time. I put it on the background while I'm, like, playing a game or something, but I'm still paying attention.
Yeah, that's what I do when I'm playing Genshin. Something else is running for me to listen to because Genshin noises are not entertaining.
Yeah, if I'm not in chat, and if it's a Monday or a Friday, I'm literally have a tab open for a fucking podcast.
God
ready
damn.
And waiting. And
He
it's
does.
basically
He just
ready
switched to
and
it.
fucking waiting every time. It
All
stays
right.
on my thing.
That's loud as fuck. Don't bang him.
Bang, bang, bang. Chicka, chicka. And it's the Basement Yard, because the Basement Yard is funny.
I do like listening to the Basement Yard, but they're also shorter. They're only like 45 minutes, right? Or 45 minutes.
No, they're each fucking video they put out, both podcast and Patreon exclusives, are at least an hour long. Not everything is like.
I feel like they're shorter. Maybe I'm.
It just goes by fast when you're just listening because you're just having a.
I usually so I have like a 15-minute walk to class. So usually I'll like turn them on and then I'll finish them in like a couple days. But it's a nice change up from music while you're walking. But
bro, if I would recommend anything to you, I recommend getting Patreon for the sole reason of watching their karaoke episode. Because dude, it's fucking funny. It was worth the Patreon buy of I think $5 a month.
Sorry about the stream mess up there. I had to check my battery percentage. I don't have my laptop plugged in, so
that is some quality content. And I would just watch them every day.
If we're okay with changing the subject, there is another topic I brought up, I think, to Sam earlier this week.
You brought up a couple of things. I'm okay changing the topic. I haven't been able to interact since the stream fucking started.
This one is actually it's something I brought up last week. It's a continuation of it. So you guys remember I talked about it, the little boy who dressed up as Guy from Free Guy, and he.
Oh yeah, you told me about it.
On Halloween, he went up to trick or treat at a house and found out the bowl was empty. So he put some of his own candy into the bowl, and the house's like Ring camera saw him do it, and like the video got out. So Ryan Reynolds like sent a message to this kid telling him how amazing he is and thanking him, and then a bunch of other people were like reaching out, just calling this kid awesome. And there's a TikToker I watched who reached out to his mom and helped her set up a Amazon wish list of stuff. That way because people wanted to reach out and do something for him. So he set up his wish list with his mom of all the stuff he wanted, and it's been online for a while, so people were going on and buying stuff, but some people were complaining because of some of the stuff they saw on there, and were like going after his mom and stuff, because apparently there were some more expensive toys and some like gift cards that they didn't really think a little kid would want, like a $200 Visa one. So his mom had to come out and make a statement, and told everyone that the reason that stuff was on there is because he heard that a bunch of people were going to do stuff like this for him. So he found out there was this little like giving tree thing where they give out gifts at his church, and put a bunch of stuff for that on his wish list. So this little kid went out and asked people to give him stuff, not for himself, so that he could go and give them to other people.
To other needing people. It is just wholesome, but people can be find one little thing to make a negative.
So I don't have the kid's name or anything, unfortunately. But
do you know how old he is?
He's only like 10, I think.
Oh, so about my cousin's age.
Yeah, I think I told Sam about it. Maybe I just told Sam about it. Yeah.
No, you told me about it. I'm trying to remember if you said the age. Doing it before.
You told me and Sam together.
Yeah, we had been talking about it for like a week, and then we mentioned it again at Celesta's house because we found the other video.
The TikToker, if you want any information, let me find his name. But yeah, so it's just this sweet kid who went out and tried to do something nice for other kids, found out people were doing something nice for him, and then wanted to turn that into something nice for other people. And I just... There's something so pure about... It's amazing. And it's not like his mom asked him to or anything. He just did it, which is great parenting. A great kid. So I want to share something wholesome.
I honestly hope like we have kids, our kids are like that.
Also, the TikToker was Tizzyent, Tizzyent. But yeah, he does a lot of stuff where he finds usually people who have done something wrong and like, you know, report stuff to the authorities. But then he found this kid and wanted to do something nice for him. So yeah, some pureness in for your days.
Baby boy.
Baby
Yeah,
boy.
just a nice baby boy.
Here comes the
Bro.
boy.
And
Here
speaking of doing
comes
things for
the-
people, not next week, the week after. So not next episode, the episode after. We're doing a stream for Thankmas, which is
In a charity stream?
We're doing a charity stream.
we're doing a charity stream,
I wanted
even
to
though
do
we
a
don't have a lot of
charity
followers.
stream. Even though we don't.
But it is.
That's
Let me
fine.
pull up the information. I'm going to switch to Chrome. You guys can
Bro.
DOS me.
Bro.
I'm just kidding. Please
Bro,
don't.
I'm gonna spend like $100.
You're gonna get
I love
doxxed.
charity streams. I wanna
Jazzy,
do
please
a
don't spend
charity
$100.
Jazzy, no,
Let me
you already
spend my
spent too
money.
much today.
Okay,
I did. I spent so much.
Oh, you know what I just realized? Oh, let me fix that. Hold on.
Just wanted to do a
You got
charity
it, Casey.
stream.
You can fix
Okay.
it.
This was in my bucket list.
Thank
How do I do this?
We're gonna look at it together, guys.
Everyone gets to see. Everyone judge Casey's browsing history if we see any of it.
So, we have 14,000 raised already. We are signed up and registered and everything. But it is called, what is the charity? What did I forget? It's called New Story. Okay.
Charity.
So it's a Combinator-backed nonprofit building homes for families in survival mode. So basically, people who just don't have homes, can't afford new homes, but they build homes using 3D printing.
It's the Thanksmas.
I wish I could find a video of it. I don't know if they have one here.
Yeah, I know they exist.
But basically, it's a giant room size or giant house size 3D printer, and they 3D print like cement foundation and everything all the way up, and then like they go in and do the internals and stuff. But it's a really cheap and eco-friendly way to build a new house, and they do it for families in need and give them to them. But of course, they can't do it for free, or they can't do it without any money. So we're gonna help with
That's expensive.
Yeah, Jacksepticeye's Thankmas. The goal is to raise 10 million. We need to get there. Of course, that day also, Jack's going to be streaming, and a bunch of other of these streamers are going to be streaming. But if you could come out and support us, that would be awesome.
What
That'd be
are we
real
doing
cool.
during the stream?
Uh-oh, we're about to lose power again.
Oh, are you guys actually going to lose power?
It just flickered a whole ass ton. We might.
It's bad and the wind is a high. We might lose power, so we might cut out.
I'm
Might
gonna
There's a
be
wind
gone.
warning right now.
I'm gonna switch back.
For me.
I'm gonna close down. I'm gonna make it full screen so you can only see our beautiful profile pictures.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I'm gonna post the link in the YouTube video on our page, and it'll be in the description for next week's stream and the week after.
I would definitely link it up the way I linked the Discord straight to the Twitch.
If I can, I will definitely do it. I'll figure it out. I'm pretty sure you can though. But yeah, so we're gonna do something special. I'm not sure what yet. We'll figure that out. But we're doing a charity stream starting at 8 p.m. on December 11th. So
Be there or be square.
I'll be there, or else I'll be really sad, and I don't want that, and you don't want that, because then
If I'm not there, nobody's allowed to be sad because I have to drive. I have to fucking go 4.5 hours home that day, and I will be tired.
I'm gonna be tired because I have physical inventory at my job.
Ew, jobs are gross. Stay in school, kids, so that way you never have to work a real job.
Yeah.
Are we wrapping
Don't
it
work
up?
at a warehouse
I think
unless
you
you
know
want
what.
experience.
I think a short and sweet episode is due tonight. So
Tired. Black Fridays.
so happy Black Friday. Happy day after
you
stuff
late.
your face with
Honey.
copious amounts of food day.
Ow.
Yes.
I thought there was another topic that you said earlier that you wanted to talk about.
Well, if you tell me what it is,
I don't know. You didn't tell us.
I
think it was the little boy?
I brought it up. Yeah, I brought everything up.
Yeah.
That was already the topic.
I mean, Nick and Casey went off for like 40 minutes of the stream together. If either of them had anything to say, they had their time to say it.
Yeah. No, trust me. I'm pretty sure I went through everything I remembered. Which, you know,
Hey,
does
I
not
didn't
mean I
know.
went through
Next
everything.
time.
But thank you
If
for
not, next
reminding
time.
me. But yeah, if not, next time. So,
Next time.
I have no YouTuber intro to steal today. I've stolen all the popular ones. So, thank you guys for coming and checking out.
That is a PewDiePie.
Thank you for staying. Did you
That
say
is
subscribe to
okay.
PewDiePie?
Anyway,
Yeah, dude.
thank you for being here.
Thank you for being a friend. Coming down the road and back again.
God damn it.
All right, well.
Heart is
What
true.
happened?
You're a pal
No.
and a confidant.
All right, thanks for joining the stream, guys. We're gonna end it here. The stream's gonna get disbanded after this week.
And I will see you in the next video.
What?